Willkommen zurück zu einem weiteren Video auf dem Kanal. Und ihr merkt, ich habe mal wieder ein Video mit einem etwas schlechteren Audio, weil Headset-Qualität hier. Allerdings ist das jetzt so ein bisschen Necessary Evil, denn ihr seht, ich mache eine Reaction zur Sondersendung 1.1 zum Update, was kommt bei Honkai Star Rail. Und das Problem ist, ich kann erst spätestens Montag wieder an mein richtiges Setup. Und ich wurde jetzt schon gespoilert, was in etwa so vorkommt. So ein bisschen. Also zumindest eine Sache wurde mir gespoilert, wo. Ich gehe jetzt mal davon aus, wenn ihr dieses Video schaut, habt ihr hoffentlich das Update schon selber gesehen. Aber ich habe gehört zum Beispiel, dass ein Charakter in tatsächlich der 1.2 scheinbar erst ein Forster gratis zu bekommen ist. Beispielsweise das. Und sogar ein Forster, den ich haben möchte. Das zum Beispiel habe ich schon mitbekommen. Kann natürlich sein, dass das falsch ist und dass ich Scheiße gehört habe im Internet. Ich meine, ich bin doch immer die Person, die mich selbst gefake-spoilert hat über die Achievements von Videospielen. Ja. Aber ich hoffe, ihr versteht, deswegen Audio ist was schlechter, aber ich will lieber heute die Reaction schon machen und mich dann auch nicht mehr spoilern am Ende für irgendwas und meine Reaction halt blind halten, anstatt zu warten und am Ende ist die Reaction nutzlos, weil ich sowieso eigentlich schon weiß, was passieren wird. Zu 90%. Deswegen, ja. Ich hoffe, ihr versteht's. Ich hoffe, es ist nicht zu schlimm, dass das Audio jetzt was schlechter ist. Wenn ihr jetzt sagt, lieber das nächste Mal warten, wenn das Audio so scheiße ist, kann ich das machen, aber wie gesagt, meine Meinung ist lieber blind und ein bisschen schlechteres Audio als nicht blind und dafür ein bisschen besseres Audio. Wenn es jetzt, weil ich finde, zu scheiße ist das Audio hier nicht. Whatever. Wir fangen einfach an. Die Sondersendung zur 1.1 Odyssey in der Galaxie.
In the last few days, our team has received some incredible intel from
Wow.
an anonymous source. A mysterious
Ziemlich laut.
Stellaron burst has occurred aboard the Xianzhou Lafu. Today, we're lucky to have with us in the studio the Lafu Skyfaring Hellmaster Madame Yukong, as well as Mr. La Cha, a traveling merchant currently staying on the ship.
Ist auch hier unten, ihr seht's, wenn ich jetzt mal gerade aus dem Fenster rausgehe. Ja, das Programm ist ein Work of Fiction, also es ist nichts Canon, für den Fall, dass ihr das erste Mal schaut. Ich finde nett, dass das hier steht, weil ich glaube, niemand geht so wirklich davon aus, dass das Canon ist, aber nett. Und Dankeschön.
Madame Yukong, what's the latest on the Lafu situation?
Well, for the most part, the Stellaron crisis has been brought under control. We've evacuated affected areas, and life has returned to normal in the safe zones.
I see. Mr. La Cha, I hear you experienced the crisis firsthand. What was it like on the ground?
Well, I was trapped in the Law Fu's Cloudford Harbor at first. It was only thanks to the Cloud Knights and a fortuitous encounter with kindly strangers that I was able to escape unharmed.
That's the Xianzhou Alliance. I knew you guys had everything under control.
I should mention that over the course of this crisis, we've witnessed a lot of suspicious activity. We believe the infamous Stellaron hunters are responsible. We now have 2 suspects in our custody, Blade and Kafka. Unfortunately, their accomplice is still on the loose.
Oh, you're talking about the hacker girl, right? Silverwolf? I heard she infiltrated the Xianzhou systems. They say she leaves behind a calling card.
Like this one?
Exactly. Just like...
Your fake ID
Okay.
account's ready.
Ja, ich weiß schon, sie
This
kommt erst
place is
5-Star.
different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
Oh,
Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. You can challenge the space
Oh.
station.
hört ihr?
Challenge me? Good luck. See? The interior looks brand new.
Oh, der Roboter.
We're in a bit of a bind. Our exhibit was stolen.
Ah, es ist scheinbar das Event, schätze ich mal.
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects.
Let's settle this. Enough talk. Have at it.
Da ist der zweite Five-Star, Lufa. Kennen wir auch beide Charaktere schon. Silberwolf spielt man ja am Anfang und Lufa während der Kampagne mal kurz. Und da ist ein Forster. Soweit weiß ich es. Oh.
Allow me to give you a dignified end.
Oh. Den Charakter kenne ich nicht. Galactic Roaming. Okay, und ein Redemption Code. Da kann ich skippen, weil ich hätte jetzt mal, ihr solltet die Redemption Codes kennen, brauche ich ja nicht hier drin haben, wenn ich schon nicht live schaue. So.
Not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. As always, it's your host and good buddy Albert. Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 Galactic Roaming Special Program.
Hello, good to be here.
Today,
Wie selber Wolf einfach
special
so
guest to be with us on the
Gaming-Konsole dabei hat.
Introducing.
Hi guys, my name's Melissa Fun and I voice Silverwolf.
Hey folks, my name's Craig Lee Thomas and I voice La Cha.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn M. Bennett and I voice Yukong.
Pleasure to have you with us. And now, without further ado, let's get straight into Honkai Star Rail version 1.1. What's new, Craig?
Well, judging from the trailer we just saw, it looks like all three areas got some updates. Herda Space
Oh.
Station, Belobog, and the Xianzhou Lafu.
Also,
I don't know if you noticed, but
Belbong
Silverwolf
und Jiangsu,
screen
die...
time. Just
Interessant, dass heute das Space Station noch was Neues bekommt. Cool.
Speaking of Silverwolf, I hear our notorious Stellaron hunter is planning another visit to Genius Society territory soon. Let's take a close look at this little troublemaker.
Yeah. Okay. Ja, wir kennen sie ja schon grundsätzlich vom Start des Spiels, den Charakter. Aber wird nochmal interessant, genau zu hören, was sie jetzt über sie sagen. Weil sie ist ja Debuffer Single Target.
If I'm not mistaken, the first time we saw this mysterious girl was back at
Und
the
ich liebe die
start
kleinen
of
ganzen
That's
Mini-Avatare,
right.
die
It's hard
sie
to keep an air of
hat.
mystery when you're the first
Wenn ich mal
one on the
kurz...
scene, but
Sind auch noch mehr hier hinter.
Couldn't have timed it better.
I think you couldn't have timed that better.
So, what role does Silverwolf have within the Stellaron Hunters?
she's a super hacker essentially. Lots of technical know-how. If you've got a hack, she's got your back.
It's kind of scary how
Oh,
good
ich
she
liebe die
is.
kleinen
Hacking the surveillance
Chibis.
system on Herda Space Station? Not easy. That's how she located the Stellaron.
Let's not forget the Xianzhou. She hacked into the Lawfu's systems and guided the Astral Express
Mir
crew
fällt gerade
on
ein.
the ship.
Hey, you guys know that this is all
Stimmt,
pretty
das
illegal, right?
würde Sinn machen, auf Deutsch zu stellen.
Yeah. I guess what we're
Ich meine, ich
trying to
verstehe
say
Englisch,
is
aber
Silverwolf
vielleicht
is
für die deutschen
capable of
Zuschauer
building
einfach
quickly
aus
and all defense systems.
logisch einfach vielleicht
That's why
hinzustellen.
she's useful to the Stellaron hunters.
I see.
Mhm.
Second question. What's with all the gaming paraphernalia?
Oh, I've been meaning to ask that too. A console here, controller buttons there. It's a vibe.
Well, this probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but she's a gamer. In fact, she sees the universe as a game in itself, and she's
Mhm.
playing to win. She actually uses a lot of gamer slang in conversation. Not everyone picks up on it, though.
Got it.
Oh Gott,
So it's fair to
das
say
wird
she's,
interessant als
kind of a
Charakter.
nerd.
You could say that. She's also not great at socializing.
Really? Huh. She always struck me as pretty outgoing.
I guess she does have a lot of friends.
Hold up a second. She's an outgoing nerd with poor social skills and a lot of friends. That's quite the combo.
Well, if you struggle to make friends, why not create your own?
Melissa, you're talking about imaginary friends, right? I'm not sure that counts.
Oh. Okay, let me explain. I'm talking about the AI modules in her weapons. See these
Oh,
little eyes
wow.
in the character artwork? That's friend.
Ja,
There
oh,
is
wow.
spy. This one over here is white collar. Oh, and this one's servant.
Okay, welche?
Cute.
Und das sind echt KIs einfach.
Yeah, they're pretty
Wow.
adorable. When Silverwolf
Aw.
talks about her team of professionals, she's
Süß.
talking about these guys.
Oh, hold on a second. Since when did AI become so adorable? Clearly, we're making it real easy for the machines to take over. It's thanks to Silverwolf's hacking skills that she's been able to forge such a fearsome reputation at such a young age. Let's take a look at her strengths.
Well, Silverwolf is a quantum-type character following the path of nihility. She can apply different debuffs to enemies to improve her allies' combat superiority. In particular, her skill can inflict a weakness on enemies. The weakness she inflicts matches a random ally's attack type.
Which is to say that even if nobody on her team has an attack type which matches an enemy's weakness, Silverwolf can create a weakness that will correspond to an ally's existing strength.
Ja, das ist halt, das denke ich mir auch, kann bestimmt ganz gut werden. Dass man halt einfach, ja, man kann seinen stärksten Charakter trotzdem mitnehmen, selbst wenn der Gegner keine Schwäche hat. Und trotzdem Schwäche brechen. Das ist ganz nett. Ich hoffe, die sagen noch genau, wie es ist, weil ich kann mich nicht mehr genau an den Start vom Spiel erinnern gerade. Ob man da schon einen Skill lesen konnte überhaupt. Ich frage mich, ob der Skill so funktioniert, zum Beispiel, sagen wir mal, der Gegner hat jetzt der Feuergegner hat eine physische Schwäche und sowieso schon und ich habe einen physischen Charakter dabei. Oder nee, nehmen wir den Eistypen. Der Eistyp hat eine physische Schwäche, aber halt keine Eisschwäche. So. Und sie macht jetzt eine Schwäche. Ob es dann nur eine Schwäche sein kann, die er noch nicht hat, oder ob zum Beispiel auch gesagt werden kann, okay, ein Teammitglied ist physisch, deswegen kriegt er eine physische Schwäche, auch wenn er sie eigentlich schon hatte. Es wird es halt nochmal sehr viel besser machen, wenn sie wirklich eine neue Schwäche bekommen müssen und keine Schwäche gegeben werden kann, die sie basically schon haben. Das würde mich sehr interessieren.
Every one of Silverwolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the enemy with a random bug. There are three kinds of bugs, which reduce the enemy's attack, defense, and speed, respectively. And
Das weiß ich schon.
outside of combat, Silverwolf can use her technique to attack an enemy and enter battle. Regardless of enemy weakness, she deals damage to all enemies and reduces their toughness.
If Silverwolf breaks an enemy's weakness
Nett.
with her technique, it triggers the quantum weakness break effect, right?
Yes, that's right. What else was I going to mention? Her ultimate. Silverwolf's ultimate has a high chance of reducing the enemy's defense in addition to dealing damage.
I love that animation! It's like something out of a rhythm game, right? See, I'm starting to see what you mean by the universe being a game to her.
Sie wirkt ganz nett. Interessanterweise, ich habe gehört, dass sie scheinbar schon irgendwie genervt wurde. Irgendwie kurz jetzt, vor kurzem irgendwie intern noch genervt wurde. Und jetzt schlechter sein soll, kann ich nichts zu sagen. Ich versuche ein bisschen mehr von Leaks wegzubleiben. Aber ich habe es halt einfach mitbekommen, was ich hoffe nicht, dass sie super schlecht ist, weil ich würde tatsächlich mir überlegen, ob sie zu pullen.
It's time to move on to the Cienjo's mysterious visitor. Lutja, the traveling merchant.
Ja, und ihn kennen wir ja auch von der Story her, allerdings konnten wir uns seine Skills nicht genau durchlesen. Das heißt, hier wird es interessanter, wie genau es jetzt letztendlich ist. Weil er ist ja ein Heiler.
Straight off the bat, man knows how to dress. Elegant look, gentlemanly demeanor, but they say he's hiding a secret. What do you think? Good guy or villain?
He seems very suspicious.
Really? How so?
Well, imagine some guy waltzes into your hometown dressed like an aristocrat from another planet, but he knows all the local customs. You'd be a little taken aback, right?
Hey, I think you're being a little hard on the guy. Some tourists do their research.
Well, don't you think his healing abilities are a little mysterious? They came in pretty handy during the Stellaron crisis.
Vor allem, er konnte eine Maschine heilen. Ein Roboter.
It's a dangerous career.
Career, huh? Are you sure that's how he makes a living? We haven't seen him trade a single thing.
Well, I feel like this guy already made his fortune. Maybe traveling merchant is just what super rich tourists like to tell people.
Jeez, you guys have an answer for everything. Is this the Lotcha fan club or something?
Yes, let's start one.
What
Perfekt.
about the coven he carries around with him? Nothing out of the ordinary there, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
I'm not so sure. Everyone needs a conversation starter, right? Especially traveling.
Wow.
Think about it. If you walk past this guy, the coffin's gonna draw your attention, right? You'll probably ask him about it. and
Ich
before
meine,
you know it,
ja,
we
Aufmerksamkeit,
sold you a
aber
new set of
gute?
shower curtain rings.
You know something? That kind of makes sense.
Wenn irgend so ein Typ bei mir mit einem mit einem fucking
And
Sarg
since fine
rumlaufen
people
würde,
are
würde ich
in need
gucken.
of a few shower
würde ich
curtain
das
rings,
seltsam
I
finden.
happened upon the finest collection of authentic Cienjo bathroomware. Beautiful stuff. Low prices too.
Touching the original
What the
question
fuck?
here. Is Lotcha a good guy or villain?
I don't think we have enough information.
All right then. Guess all you trailblazers have to make up your own minds.
Ja, ich weiß, der Charakter wird was merken wir, er ist wahrscheinlich ein Charakter auch von Impact, Honkai Impact
For
ist.
a man with medical knowledge, it's not surprising that he's strong on protection. He can offer healing too and dispel debuffs from his allies. For example, Lotcha's skill can restore an ally's HP. When the HP of any ally falls below a certain percentage, Lotcha uses his skill on them without consuming any skill points.
Oh.
This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Healing, huh?
Das ist cool.
Good for team survival.
Sure is.
Das ist ziemlich
After
cool.
unlocking a special trace, using Lotcha's skill also dispels a debuff from an ally.
Okay.
Using Lotcha's ultimate, Death Wish, dispels one buff from and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
In other words, if you've got an enemy that's always buffing themselves or debuffing your allies, Lotcha has an important role to play.
Precisely. And here's something else. Every time Lotcha uses his skill or ultimate, he grants himself one stack of Abyss Flower. Now, when the Abyss Flower reaches a certain number of stacks, Lotcha deploys a field against the enemy, which lasts for a set number of turns. When the field is active, allies recover a set amount of HP whenever they make an attack. That's not all. After unlocking a special trace, attacks against enemies in the field can restore ally HP.
Oh.
It's like a force field of healing.
Cool, also er heilt automatisch, macht ein Feld auf Gegner und dann, wenn man die angreift, heilt man. Cool.
His field will be immediately generated at the start of the next battle.
Das ist ziemlich cool.
Lotcha. Mysterious origins.
Es ist halt, er ist auch so ein Charakter, auf den ich pullen möchte. So. Ich bin mir noch nicht ganz sicher zwischen Silberwolf und Lufa, welchen ich lieber hätte. Aber, naja. Ich weiß schon, sie ist kein 5-Star, sie ist ein 4-Star. Aber, naja. Auf sie muss ich pullen.
There's somebody else here we gotta get to. I'm talking about the elegant.
Ja, sie ist 4-Star. Und guckt mal hier an der Seite. Oh mein Gott, so süß.
About time, too! Well, from commerce, cargo, passengers, all the way through to the Air Force, the Skyfaring Commission is in charge of all matters relating to flight. Yukong is the head of that commission, so the above falls right under her remit.
Nice. Speaking of flight, it seems like star skiffs are the most emblematic means of transportation on the Cienjo.
Yeah, they're a common sight in the Cienjo skies. Yukong can fly them, right?
I'd say she's pretty handy with a star skiff.
Ich liebe, wie sie so ein Spielzeugschiff hält.
Skills that saw her promoted by the general. That's how she joined the Skyfaring Commission. She soon became an ace among the other pilots.
Huh? That's not the story I heard.
Oh.
All right, you got me. Here's the director's cut. Yukong ran 6 red lights in a row. She was dragged straight in front of the general and...
I get the picture. Sometimes rebels get noticed.
You're only young once.
Okay,
Cigarette lights, huh?
interesting.
Disclaimer, trailblazers, don't try that at home. Well, her rebellious streak might be a thing of the past, but she's still as sharp as ever. Tone, give us the lowdown.
Coming right up.
So,
Yukong is
jetzt
an
bin ich
imaginary
gespannt.
type character following the path of harmony. Her skill,
Mhm.
Emboldening Salvo, grants her 2 stacks of roaring bowstrings. When roaring
Mhm.
bowstrings is active, the attack of all allies increases. Yukong loses 1 stack of roaring bowstrings with every allied turn.
In other words, Yukong's skill can increase allies' attack for 2 turns.
You got it.
Mhm.
During exploration, using Yukong's technique increases her
Oh.
movement speed for a set time.
Oh,
It
ja.
also allows her to obtain 2 stacks of roaring bowstrings at the start of the next battle.
Ooh,
Alleine
sounds
fürs
like
schnell
a good
laufen,
recipe
ja.
for shaking off enemy pursuers.
Oh mein
Using
Gott, ja.
Yukong's basic attack
Ja.
triggers her talent 7 layers, 1 arrow, which deals additional damage and increases the toughness reducing damage of the current attack. This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Ah.
When Yukong unleashes her
Nett.
ultimate, Diving Kestrel, she deals imaginary damage to a single target. If Roaring Bowstrings is active, its effect is enhanced, increasing the crit rate and crit damage of all allies.
Oh.
Her days on the front lines may be over, but Yukong's skills didn't
Okay.
go anywhere.
Ja.
Maybe one day
Sie bufft
we'll get to
Crit
see
Rate,
her
sie bufft
take flight
Crit
once again.
Damage, sie
Ooh,
bufft Attack.
here's
Oh mein
hoping.
Gott. Mein Team wird 2 Foxgirls enthalten. Ich bin glücklich. Oder jedes Team ein Foxgirl. Einfach.
Version 1.1 will be welcoming 2 brand new light cones to the warp. First up,
Jetzt?
incessant rain.
Bubblegum in the rain, huh? That's a mood.
Mhm.
The
Nettes
Silverwolf
Artwork.
energy
Ich
is
bin
strong in
gespannt,
this
was es
Got
macht.
that right. Someone don't want to tidy the room?
So true. She's like, I told you, Kafka. I'm gonna tidy it as soon as version 1.1 finishes downloading.
The second light cone is the path of abundances, echoes of the coffin. See, it looks like a snapshot of
Oh, hat so.
Lockjaw talking to the coffin.
Wow, looks like
Oh.
some kind of thorny vines are emerging from beneath the lid. So many
Interesting.
questions. I get a sense of mystery and elegance, but there's also a kind of tenderness and fragility here. Don't you think?
Well, one thing's for sure. If people weren't curious about Locha's coffin yet, they are now.
Just a man in his ornately decorated vine-producing coffin. Nothing to see here, folks.
So, können wir noch sehen, was die Lightcoins machen?
During the
Ah.
first phase of version 1.1
Oh,
of the
Servo.
character warp, contract 0, Trailblazers can obtain the
Okay,
limited
also ist
5-star
Foxgirl
character
im
Silverwolf.
zweiten Banner,
During
wirklich.
the same phase in the light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone incessant rain will be boosted. Now during the second phase of version 1.1 in the character warp late pursuit, Trailblazers can
Da
obtain
ist
the
nur
limited 5-star character Lockjaw
interessant.
and 4-star character Yukong.
Da ist nur
During the
Yukong
same
irgendwie
phase, in the
interessant
light
für
cone
mich.
event
Die anderen
warp,
beiden
the
interessieren mich
drop
gar nicht
rate
so
of the
sehr.
5-star light cone
Schade.
echoes of the coffin will be boosted. I almost ran
Hm.
When version 1.2 rolls around, Trailblazers can take part in an in-game event to obtain the 4-star character Yukong
Genau
for
das.
free.
Das habe ich, wie gesagt, schon mitbekommen von YouTube-Thumbnails und so, dass wir sie gratis bekommen.
Nice.
Ooh, awesome.
Ich meine, ich würde trotzdem gerne auf sie pullen, um sie wahrscheinlich auf höheres Constellation-Level zu kriegen, weil klar, ich würde zuerst mal gucken, was die Constellations genau machen. Aber ich würde es halt schon gerne auf höheren Constellation-Level haben, weil Foxgirl und so. Okay.
It's in gameplay updates. Light cones aside, version 1.1 has lots of events and gameplay updates.
Da bin ich jetzt auch gespannt. Was für Aktionen? Irgendwas halt auf jeden Fall mit dem gestohlenen Ding aus Bellebok.
I heard the same thing. At the start of the story, Kafka and Silverwolf invaded Herta Space Station. Kafka's mission was to awaken the Trailblazer. Silverwolf's mission was to help Kafka infiltrate the space station systems and locate the hidden Stellaron. But that wasn't enough for Silverwolf.
I can believe that. She's been on the IPC's wanted list for as long as I can remember.
During the invasion, she left behind some kind of digital graffiti. Just her way of letting everyone know Silverwolf was here.
Way to rub it in their faces, Silverwolf. Still, artists need an outlet.
This all sounds like classic Silverwolf energy to me.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name of her home world.
Hm.
Lord.
Wow.
Fitting, don't you think?
Punklord. Netter Name für eine Welt.
Afraid so. I think she was
Wow.
destined for this kind of behavior. Anyway, in the Star Hunt game event, the Trailblazers receive an invite from the space station's network security engineer, Leonard. They have to help Leonard locate the digital graffiti hidden across the station and uncover the secrets inside.
Wait, there are secrets hidden inside the graffiti? But if it's all digital... Oh, I bet you need to hack into it or something.
You might be right. We also get to meet a new Genius Society member, one of Madame Herda's collaborators, Screwlum. He'll be helping the Trailblazers too.
Wait, haven't we seen Scroom before somewhere?
I think we saw a hologram
Mhm.
portrait of
Und
him
auch
in
auf ein
Herda's
paar
office.
Lightcones.
He's a robot, right?
A robot Genius
Das
Society
sieht ein bisschen
member.
anders aus, aber
Interesting.
in echt.
I bet he's got a few hacker skills up his sleeve. If he's helping us out too, I'm sure we'll be fine.
You know what I found out? Silverwolf and Screwlum actually faced off against each other once. You can see a snapshot of their fight in the We Will Meet Again light cone.
Whoa.
Wurde ja aber auch am Anfang des
Okay,
Spiels gesagt.
Screwlum, looking kind of handsome there. Geez, his portrait really doesn't do him justice.
You know, if you and the Lyco need a moment here, you know, the rest of us can head out.
I guess this event will be the second time Screwlum's come up against Silverwolf's mischief then. Old enemies locking horns once again.
Ooh, guess it does kind of feel like a rematch.
I gotta
Nett.
mention that graffiti again. Anyone else feel like it'd make for a good tattoo? I feel like some of these characters could pull it off.
I don't think that feature's coming to Star Rail anytime soon.
Oh, what?
But I did hear that the designs are collectible. The Trailblazer can apply them to in-game surfaces and take photos with the artwork.
Oh,
Nice.
das ist
Collecting
cool.
Graffiti designs also allows you to unlock the limited 4-star light cone before the tutorial mission starts.
Mhm.
The event mission to obtain Always Smiling, which can be exchanged in the event shop for limited light cone special superimposition material, as well
Okay.
as stellar jade.
Hey, that's another good-looking light cone. Not to change the subject or anything, but I gotta ask, is that Albert merch I'm seeing over there?
It looks so fluffy! I want one!
Ah, cool. So ein Light konnte man nur über das Event bekommt.
Not to mention it. Why don't I introduce you to the HypeBC's merchandise department? If you guys had your own merch, they'd be sold out in no time. Or maybe let's just get back to version 1.1 for now. In the story thus far, Belobog has finally emerged from the Stellaron shadow. But there's a lot left to do. The city is going through changes. And you guys want to shed some light?
I heard a thing or two. Now that the underworld and overworld are reconnected, things are definitely heading in a better direction. One recent development, Belobog's History Museum is getting ready to reopen to the public.
Museum? I love museums. Aw, don't you wish you could take the exhibits home with you, though?
The only problem is, exhibits are being stolen. Anything you'd like to tell us, Melissa?
Aw, wait a minute. I only just found out they had a museum. How could it have been me?
I didn't say it was you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Prime suspect. Anyway, in the Everwinter City Museum
Ah,
Ledger
cool,
of
so ein,
Curiosities event, the Trailblazers
Crafting.
help Pela track down clues and recover the lost exhibits.
Nice.
Mhm.
I love a good whodunit.
Sounds
Wird das
great.
Main Event,
Well,
schätze
that's
ich
not
mal.
all. The Trailblazer can take on managerial responsibilities and help run the place.
Oh.
So what does that involve exactly?
I'm glad you asked. The Trailblazer can do things like collect exhibits and enlist other individuals to improve the overall experience for visitors. After achieving specific
Wow.
operational goals, they can accumulate funds to expand the museum's exhibits and gradually unlock limited time rewards, such as stellar jade, lost crystals, and self-modeling resin.
Das
Seems
wirkt
like
cool.
fun. I'm sure it'll be a
Man
piece
managt
of
das
cake.
When
Museum.
the limited time event is over, the museum will remain as a mode within the game.
Okay, ich wollte
Trailblazers can
schon
return to the
fragen.
museum at any time to
Aber
check out
schätze
the
mal nicht die
collection
Limited
and
Time
catch up with
Belohnungen.
colleagues.
Of course, if you encounter any issues during the running of the museum, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the IPC. Wait, we can have the service. Getting ahead of myself.
Deep breath, Albert. Not everything is an IPC sales pitch.
Thanks, Don. This is what happens if you read commercials for a living.
No worries. Kinda did sound like a useful service. Maybe the IPC should look into it.
I'm sure our trailblazers are more interested in the content of the new version. Let's get back on track.
Alright. A researcher from the space station found a combat simulation program of unknown origin called Stellar Flare, which contains a series of new challenge stages.
Huh? More challenges?
Every stage in Stellar Flare has a challenge theme and corresponding special mechanism. Trailblazers will have to think outside the box and use any advantages offered by the mechanisms to complete the stage in as few turns as possible.
Special Sachen, was zum Beispiel?
Forgotten hall to me.
The difference with Stellar Flare is that the special mechanisms might require completely new ways of thinking about combat. For example, in some stages, using your skill doesn't consume skill points. In others, damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased, but the enemy's toughness will be immediately restored.
Huh,
Oh.
cool, but I'm sure Silverwolf will take care of it in one turn.
What if I haven't leveled up enough characters? Is it impossible for me to complete the challenge?
Don't worry. To assist Trailblazers in completing the challenge, every Stellar Flare stage has a trial character suited to the theme.
You don't say.
I mean, okay, aber wenn ich jetzt trotzdem noch meine ganzen anderen Charaktere so Level 30 erst hätte. Ah,
The reality data
yes.
contained within them has grown exponentially.
Which means...
Sowas habe ich mir gewünscht.
It means that over a fixed time period, Trailblazers have a set number of daily attempts to obtain double the rewards from Calyxes. Leveling up,
Das
here
habe
we
ich mir
come.
gewünscht.
The next event we're
Weil
going to talk
es
about is
ist
called Lab
so
Safety
langsam,
Inquisition.
EP und sowas zu
Lynn
bekommen.
Schilling is a Department of Implement Arts researcher on Herta Space Station, and she's currently preparing research topics needed for the next quarter. However, the Antimatter Legion's invasion has messed up her progress. As a result, Wen Shilling has asked the Trailblazer to help her collect monster materials for use in her research topic. If the Trailblazer collects and submits the experimental materials required on a given day, they can receive corresponding rewards.
I got a question, Dawn.
Fire away.
These are Space Station and Bellabog events, right? Aren't there any events or missions on the Xianzhou Luofu?
You beat me to it.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up.
Kommen ja einige
In
Events.
version 1.1,
Cool.
3 new companion missions are destined for the Xianzhou Luofu. These missions will involve Bailu, Yinqing, and Luocha. As for the specifics, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now.
Eine
Can't go
Companion
spoiling
Mission
all
für
the fun,
Silverwolf?
can we?
What? Not even one
Wie
detail?
wird das funktionieren?
Can you give us a little something? We're on the edge of our seats here.
Wie wird die von ihr funktionieren?
Come on, Dawn.
Alright,
Oh mein Gott, ich habe
alright.
gerade gemerkt, dass Chibi von Silverwolf halt einfach an ihrem... Hat einfach hier Videospiele gemacht gerade.
Allow me to give you a dignified end.
I was wondering who she was.
Well, all I'll say is that she and the Xianzhou have a complicated past. And her appearance on the Xianzhou leads to a dramatic encounter with Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yinqing. And that's all you're getting. Sorry! Surprises are worth waiting for.
I hate waiting.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm afraid that's all you're getting. However, I do have a little info on some other updates. Interested?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, I
If you're not
guess.
interested, then I suppose I'll just...
Of course we're interested.
What, are you crazy?
Albert, you're interested, right? That's better, good boy.
Nicely done, Melissa. The check-in event Gift of Odyssey will also be arriving
Oh.
in version 1.1. For the length of this version,
Tatsächlich schon in dem... Ich hatte das auch gesehen, ich dachte, das wäre im 1.2.
acquire 10 Star Rail special passes.
Wow,
10 free warps? Nice.
das ist cool.
Version 1.1 will also see some system updates. When Trailblazers need to obtain leveling materials that only a certain type of enemy can produce, they can instantly teleport to an area where the enemy is
Oh mein
present,
Gott,
as well as
ja.
pinpoint the precise location of the enemy on the map with a marker.
Oh, das
Sounds
ist
like a real
schön.
time saver.
Das
Wait
ist
until you hear
gut.
this. Once the enemy in question is defeated, the marker will automatically move to the location of the next
Ja,
enemy. After all marked
sowas gibt's auch
enemies on a map have
in
been
Genshin,
defeated,
aber wenn ich
trailblazers
mich
can
wirklich dahin
continue to
teleportieren kann,
pinpoint
sehr
enemies on
schön.
other maps. This process can be repeated until all daily respawn
Okay,
enemies
nee,
of a
teleportieren
certain
dahin
type
direkt
have
geht
been
nicht, aber
defeated.
definitiv gut zu wissen, wo genau ich hin muss. Okay.
There's also a small combat surprise in store. During combat,
Mhm.
trotters that have lost their way may randomly enter battle. As long as the trotter is defeated before
Oh.
it manages to flee, additional leveling materials can be obtained.
Okay.
Enemy geolocation and additional material opportunities. Devs. I
Okay,
agree.
also keine Stellariade, wäre aber auch...
To help trailblazers stay in
Ich dachte für eine Sekunde, man kriegt Stellariade, wenn man die Dinger besiegt, die random reinkommen, aber dann auch so, das wäre sehr stark. Und ich... Allein von der Mechanik von Gacha her, wenn man... Dann würde man wirklich jeden Tag nur noch nach den Dingern suchen, wenn man ja wirklich Gems bekommen kann. Macht Sinn, dass man dann nur extra Materialien bekommt. Aber wahrscheinlich, schätze ich mal, ist es selten und man kriegt dann eine Menge.
in touch. Version 1.1 also has a friend chat function.
Endlich.
So you mean, aside from helping friends through support assist, we
Das
can
ist
send them
nett, dass man
messages
endlich
too?
auch mal dann schreiben kann.
You got it.
Das ist
Doesn't
nett.
matter if they're old companions or new acquaintances.
That's the spirit of trailblazing right there.
Oh, hey.
Ich meine, ist jetzt nicht zu viel, was man machen kann, aber
What?
ich habe mir schon immer gedacht, schade, dass man nicht mal schreiben kann mit Leuten.
You can be my personal IPC customer service. What do you think?
Das ist nett.
Hello. Hey, don't get any ideas because I nearly made up a service that doesn't exist.
So you don't want to add me? Guess I'll just have to hack you.
Wait a minute. We can negotiate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those account details too.
Count me in. Sorry to jump on the bandwagon here, Albert, but you're a celebrity anchor for the IPC. Everyone wants to be your friend.
Fine, but I'm switching my account the next chance I get. Time for today's third redemption code.
Okay. Dann sind wir jetzt, glaube ich, so am Ende.
The program has come to an end.
Darn.
But as the first guest on the program, you guys got any thoughts, reflections, complaints?
Oh, it's been an honor to be on the show, Albert. I gotta say, we covered a lot of ground. Now I'm even more excited for the updates. Fingers crossed I get Silverwolf.
Yeah, seriously, same.
Greg, how you feeling?
I feel like I've got more questions than I came in with. What new directions will Lotcha take the story in? Who's stealing exhibits from the museum? And what about those companion missions? Guess we'll have to find out the answers in game.
Aber wahrscheinlich, aber die Main Story geht noch nicht weiter.
As for me, well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd seen a lot of Yukong up to now, but this was the first time I got to understand her moves and role on the battlefield. She's so cool. I kinda wanna be her. Then again, I guess I kinda am her.
I had to double check
Aw.
that for a second. Well, that's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 special program. I want to thank all you Trailblazers today for tuning
Nett.
in.
Nett.
See you on the flip side.
See you in the game.
Bye. See you when I see ya. Later, guys.
Okay. Ja, cool. Also mir gefallen auf jeden Fall die Sachen, dass man hier Gegner auf der Map zu sehen und dass dann noch so eine kleine Random-Sache von die Warp-Schweine, die reinkommen können für extra Materialien. Das gefällt mir sehr. Das ist schön. So einfacher zu farmen und gleichzeitig auch noch das so was random ist, dass es hilft, dass man nicht einfach nur durch alle Gegner durchrennt und langweilig für Farmen. Ja, ansonsten die Events ganz interessant mit Graffiti, mit Litecoin bekommen. Das klingt super interessant, das Hotel zu managen. Darauf freue ich mich sehr. Das klingt richtig, richtig, richtig cool. So Leute einstellen und dann halt, um halt zu gucken, so, ja, ich schätze mal Leute einstellen, die halt dann zum Beispiel rumgehen und sagen halt, ja, Tour Duration, Educational Value, Attract Visitors, halt so, ich schätze mal, sie zum Beispiel wird zum Beispiel Educational Value hochbringen und sowas. Das klingt richtig, richtig cool. Ja, und ansonsten, das hier freut mich auch, dass ich halt Materialien farmen kann. Und sie, ich meine, Foxgirl und so, ne? halt Angriff boosten, Crit-Rate und Crit-Damage. Das klingt auch ziemlich gut und ich freue mich drauf, sie zu bekommen. Bin nur gespannt. Ich finde nur interessant von den Bannern her. Ich muss ja sagen, wirklich, Silverwolves Banner. Von den 4-Stars her ist Silverwolves Banner, finde ich irgendwie das Coolere. Weil, ich meine, vor allem Serval mag ich. Silverwolf hätte ich ganz gerne und ich meine, Asta und Dunhang sind so beide so okay. Dunhang benutze ich momentan nicht so wirklich, aber Asta benutze ich und Asta mag ich eigentlich ganz gerne. Und muss sagen, vom zweiten Banner her, hier, ich vergesse ihren Namen andauernd leider. Sie benutze ich halt nicht wirklich, weil sie ist zwar lustig, aber mit ihrem Gambling-Gimmick, aber ich weiß nicht so wirklich. Lucha an sich wäre cool wegen dem zweiten Heiler. Sie wäre cool, weil Foxgirl. Payla ist so. Ich würde sie irgendwo gerne nutzen, aber gleichzeitig interessiert sie mich als Charakter so wenig. Sie ist so irgendwie. Ich finde sie ein bisschen langweilig als Charakter. Sie. Keine Ahnung. Hat nicht wirklich was gemacht in der Story und. Sie ist einfach irgendwie so Hintergrund. Eventuell, wenn jetzt mit dem Hotel. Im Hotel wird sie ja wahrscheinlich gut reinpassen. So Hoteltour machen. Man sieht ja sogar, dass man sie hier so auswählen konnte. Eventuell hat sie ja noch ein bisschen Interaktion da, weil es wird ja passen, dass sie mit so. Sie erzählt ja auch quasi in der Story so zum Beispiel ein bisschen was über die Geschichte von Belborg. Ja, bin mal gespannt. Aber ich könnte momentan noch nicht genau sagen, auf welches Banner ich ziehe, weil ich beide Charaktere gerne hätte und ich muss es mir überlegen. Aber ich freue mich sehr. Ich freue mich sehr. Auch wenn leider die Main Story noch nicht weitergeht. Gut. Das war's mit dem Video. Und wie gesagt, ich hoffe, es ist in Ordnung gewesen, dass das Audio jetzt ein bisschen schlechter war, aber besser, als wenn ich mich gespoilert hätte. Vor allem, ich bin sehr glücklich, zum Beispiel das Hotel-Ding. Dass ich das noch nicht irgendwie vorher wusste, aber das klingt mega gut. Dann, wenn es euch gefallen hat, gebt einen Daumen hoch und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao!